Hey everyone, this is Malkazar returning with another installment to the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Last we played, we visited Yanxia, which is where Doma is. We saw some people being taken by the Imperials for conscripted work, which translates to death for the Emperor. So we saved them, they want to fight back now, which seems to be a common theory, or a theme, sorry. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the other zone. I think it's the Azim Steppe right there. First we need to meet up with Yugiri over in this town that we also saved. And we'll go ahead and continue. We just chilling. Just riding a behemoth. So it's a flying beast. Into a rock. Perfect. Some people say the aesthetic of this game is pretty boring. It's not very much color, but I think it's more realistic. Sometimes you run into some cool stuff, like in Heavensward areas. From here, we'll turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well, if you insist. Oh, grab this while we're here. Perfect. Where is this cave? Okay, straight north. I'm also level 69. Oh, there's Gosetsu. At least went on ahead. Maybe she's already in here. We'll find out shortly. You can load up. Oh, my shirt's having fun. It's a green shirt, so good times. Apparently in the Azim Steppe is where the Lord of Doma is located. I think my lights turned on brighter for some reason. And they went away. Giant stone fingers.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
So we're here to find Lord Hien. And some more flight points, or nodes, if you will. Come on, click. I gave you the Azim Steppe, Malkazar. Well, I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands other people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. Can't wait for this one to be filled up too. Is it up there? Southeast. Aha. Down there. Let's go get that first. Okay. 8. No, thank you. All right, let's grab everything here before we talk to her. Not very far, but it'd still be faster to mount up and go talk to him. Alright, now we can go talk. Now, Yugiri, what have you for me? Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Excuse me. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. When I last spoke with Lord Hien, he had said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Yugiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Zayla here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been the home to the nomadic tribes of the Zayla since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zayla warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin, and the weather unforgiving. The Zayla found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather in Reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Alcazar, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Ooh, we'll talk to 4 or 5 million people. Slow me down a bit. Talk to you first. Booze, fresh booze. Your choice of lamb or zo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those correctly. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, sir? A doman. Unless another Daskar is keeping them in her yurt, he is not here. More fool of her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans. Let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to the Azim Steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. Alright, I'll take some. What fortune you have come to hither at this time? Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains. Or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. A doman? Poor meat they make domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. One more. There. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved without the steppe. Come. You seek domans? Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if you were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help. They flock to my stall. Alright. So they did see a Doman talking to a mole. M-O-L. I think it's one of the tribes. Goro, Horsemaster. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your veins shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again. You are seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. Enter any phrase containing the word mole and search for the mole woman. Or I can just say mole. You take me for a mole? I am ordinary. Compare me not with one so weak and lowly. Yes, I am mole. My name is Serena. May I help you? Or Serena. I don't know. Oh, I see. You're looking for Hien. In that case, how urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will, though I had not thought to pay such a high price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. How good customer service. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. In that case, I'm going to double the price. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass the reunion. We will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. Can I just buy it for you? I'm sorry, but we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsei. I am neither gunbreaker, nor am I a dancer, so I'm not taking either of those weapons. You want to help me? Is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you, Malchazar. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. I get new pants from this one, apparently. I thought it'd be get like new helm or something, but I'm already getting new pants. Oh, new feet. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. Yes, I can go through this way. Slay Doles and attain Whisper Root. I assume it's these weird looking walking tree things. Giant arms, tiny legs. Yep. Tornado. See if we can get him before he lets off his tornado. Nope. Well, there's one, and there's another right. Where's he casting that tornado? On me. There's no marker, no or anything. Cool, so that should be it. Go back into town. Welcome back, Malchazar. Have you brought the Whisper Root? Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsey is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Good gun rarely have need of such herbs, so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this man from the west. Ooh. You gonna chitty chat? Voice act?
Hey. How goes the search? Any luck?
Explain.
What fortune to meet a friend of the master.
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please. It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Some Vegeta hair going on there.
Those two don't seem to like each other very much. Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undyne ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir.
He is Castir.
To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
Thanks for the follow, Pedican. How you doing?
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
A lot of posturing.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
You don't even know the culture of your own people.
Battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
About time. Stare, stare, stare. Yes, better feet. Me equip and kaboom. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It now affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our lord and master. Is there one nearby here? Yeah, straight north. Worry about that later. Let's go talk to Hien. There he is. We're about to hear some music of Doma. Final Fantasy VI. Hopefully.
The Kami are merciful. My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. The pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy, go Setsu, and
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, Yogiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, I have my deepest gratitude.
There's probably a facial expression hidden underneath there. Maybe I should turn off my helm.
There's no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side.
There's a nod.
So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Narden?
Is that allowed?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Narden and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
You got it. Aw, to throw a knot in there.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Alright, before I do anything, I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this. Turn off my headgear. There we go. Alright, Hien. Malagazar Earthbiter, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan. After we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical man, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. So, you two have heard of the Nadam. A great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the Mall. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Nadam. But, lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they ever permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Sirena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mall. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mall Elo, where Sirena and her people have made camp for this season. I can see it from here. Hello. Alright. Oh, and I already have a blue quest? Dead. What do you have for me? Yes. Start working on flying in yet another zone. Oh, who do I need to talk to? Skip. That was it? I could have listened to that, but whatever. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, and then where's the next nearest one? It's north, right? West was that way. There. But I'm going north, so I should be getting one pretty soon here. Yep. Northeast. I'll grab that one on the way. Whoa. Which ones are these ones? Step Morbles or something like that? Purble. Okay. How'd you see me behind you? I'll never understand it. Alright, where is it? Northeast, so it's over here. Probably over at this thing. Yep. Northwest, so it should be in that area, hopefully. Later. My friends, I give you Mal Elo, the Khatun of the tribe. I think they pronounce it Hatun, whatever, we'll find out. Temaloon resides in the near largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. What's going on over here? Just a fate going on? Might as well. Let's do a fate. Dang, just wrecked it. That's black mages for you. A lot of damage. And finished. 93,000 experience. Very nice. And some seals. Don't need those right now anyway. No worries. Alright, so where was this other one? Approximately to the west, so it should be... Yeah, let's go get that real quick. Is it up there? Over in these rocks. Further west. That rock. There it is, up there. Alright, I can't get it right now anyway. Yep. Mata Mata? What? Grab this Falcon Porter. Let's go inside. It's kind of big for nomadic tribe, but you know, who am I to judge? At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah,
you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans and the Eorzeans too.
How'd you know where we're from? Exactly.
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
Never say never.
I thank you for your concern, Cyrena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
Oh yeah?
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
How mysterious.
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Whisper, whisper. Let's do some more whispering. We're really good at that. Alright, let's get back out here. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nodum. While I still fear our chances are grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mall, there is a trial you must overcome. Before we speak of such things, there is another more pressing matter. What's more pressing? My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey into the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardum in days of yore. 3 days he had battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Everyone's like, what? Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed in the eve of battle. What a weird saying. Yeah, I agree, Ian. He does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, Elise? I don't know who that is, but I will. As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cookfire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. I just happen to have the entrails on me. Gross. Alright, let's go kill something. Alright, Ian, what have you to say? A word of advice. Our quarry is wont to avoid the Zela and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Malchezair? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Let's do this. Then it is settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Why are there like 5 places? Ah, that's why. Because I'm not necessarily fighting Gulo Gulo. I guess that counted. Throw out Gulo Gulo and slay them. Let's go get this Aether Current. It was over here, wasn't it? There it is. Really? Alright, let's go to this big one over here. Maybe I have to go up these ramps. 3 small ones and 1 big one. Did not see me and behind you. Good. There's a Gulo Gulo. One of those bear things. Bear weasels. Alright, where's my shiny destination button? There it is. There we go. Actually got some Gulo Gulo here. Alright, where's the nearest one here? Is it? I'll get that later. Take the fun trek all the way back. Excuse me. Getting a lot of these materia 5s. Show the Gulo Gulo meat to Gosetsu. Got it. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulo Gulo. He beat me. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Malgazer, I slew 4. With the meat of 4 did he return. Congratulations, my lord. You are the victor. Oh, and there you have it. I shall try not to let it go to my head. I know better than to expect the hawk to show his talons on a whim. Nay, when the time comes, I expect you will prove yourself more than my match. Yeah, you bet. That's what that nod is. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mal Elo forthwith, and let us have Malgazer present our meat to Serena. Stacked with 10 pieces. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with the traditional Zela cuisine? Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Is it going to be an automatic? Nope. Not too far. No biggie. There's a giant carbuncle I'm riding. What are you going to do about it? You are returned, Malkazar. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. Any of these for me? Nope. It will be a little while before the meat is ready. If you at least wish to fill the time, perhaps you could visit Dorbe. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. All the way back south. I'm just going to drive away in my car. Oh. Like, who's that? Someone spearfishing. Get it. Malkazar, are you here to help too? Great, so I suppose Dorway told you that the children are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it. Gather poop. For some reason, it's called the Auburn Tuft. I see the children. They're hanging out at night all by themselves. Okay. I assume one's going to be down in this general area. There's another mall child. A couple of them. A fate discovered nearby. Alright, Lise. I'm going to bring the poop to you. Well, have you found your share yet? It is what it is. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you're at it. I did not. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mall moved from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him. Take him back. Because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place, and the people in it. And maybe the things, too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien and me. Some call them all fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Doorway is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Cyrano know how we got on? Single file. Like such thing is necessary out here in the wilds. Yeah. To the moon. Not very many places in this game where you just straight up see everything. It's great. Oh, I need to go this way. I need to pay attention. Oh, come on. Stuck on a sticking. Welcome back, Malchazar. Did you speak with Dorbe? Yes, and I got poop. Well, then you'll forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
They're sparring.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this road is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips, and I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
I want to spar too. No secrets between comrades, eh?
Quite right. Makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
Whoop. Right over the campfire, which is not where I left off, but okay. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. And what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of them all? Now then, Cyrano, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nodum. Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many malms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yule. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardam's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Seolayan, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Metal. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial of just getting to the trial. Yep, more than you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Throw up some nods. Ah, what a grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not to like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry over much. We will overcome this trial and the next until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Metal. Wait, Hien. Oh dear, I knew I would forget. What do you have for me? Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yule will hearken to their call. Thanks, we'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gozetsu. Whatever. Cool. Let us move on. I think Bardam's Metal is actually a dungeon. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see the monument Cyrano was talking about. Yep. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu though. We should hurry. Another, oh look at that, a random blue quest. Grab that, actually. It's way over there. Let's do this first and then we'll work our way over there. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Cyrano did warn us about other tribes, about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Oh, I need to go another 2 feet. Hello, Hien. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nadam, eh? Seolayan is not so much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters did not try to subdue us one final time. Let's go get this out of the way real quick. Well, I guess not real quick, but just get out of the way. I'm moving around so much. There. I caught the sheep. Capture the lost lamb. Probably wants me to take it all the way back over there. Yep. I'll just be carrying a lamb around for a while. Yeah, buddy. A giant rock is coming at me. Another giant rock is coming at me. I don't want to fight him. There are giant rocks everywhere. Where's the healer? Let's take the healer down. Oh no, they hit me with their overpower. Wonder if he's a legend from the hidden temple. Casting spells at me. That doesn't seem right. Right, this must be the pass that leads to Bardom's Medal. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but well, there is a first time for everything, no? Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must each pass to Bardom's Medal and tame a Yule. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk, we have an autumn to win. Okay. I'm gonna head all the way over here if I can get there in time, because it'll be 5 minutes, essentially. See if I can turn this sheep one. Go, go, go! Wish there was like a sprint mode for mounts. I wonder what the outcome of this Nottum is going to be. Well, over we on anyway. 65, so we're about halfway through the main scenario quest, up to 70. And then there's the big chunk quest from, of course, End of Stormblood on Shadowbringers, which is exactly where I left off last time I played. I think actually it was only like a handful away from getting into Shadowbringers. Come on, there we go. Alright, now while I'm waiting some more, let's go looking for... I think some of them are up there, so I can't get them yet, but... Oh, that didn't take long. If I remember correctly, one of these fights was actually pretty cool. It was a survival fight as opposed to just killing something. You actually had to just make sure that you didn't die. Oh, those AoEs. Let's do this. Oh, yeah? Now we get to fight some Olmecs. Thus spoke Nama. Hunters in whose vein flows the moonlight, show me your metal. Getting hit by everything, dang. Pass, blood of my blood, for you are the dusk and the steppe. Oh, I thought I hit Eclipse already. Dang it. Oh, 3 of them. Okay, so they're hitting me. They're like single target things. I'm still getting out of this. Still can't cast my Requiescat. Pass blood of my blood, free the dawn. Step. Okay. First fight, and let's do this. Crumbling crust. What does that do? This picks random spots to throw things on. Rush. Alright, well, I thought I had to get in between, but... Okay, so, like, it'll run near creatures. You get them mad, they'll do something special. It's like you want to do the sheep. Got another just in time. And one down. Yeah. And jump we. Wow. Slow everyone down. Heck yeah. Boss time, even though I don't think this is really a boss. Ye who would walk after Bardom, he was strong as the earth, swift as a horse, the grave as thunder. You would become warriors of the steppe, with death you will dance. The first trial is upon you. Alright, so you can't attack him. How did I fail this trial? That didn't make any sense. Be not deceived by demons. First trial overcome. The second trial is upon you. Thanks, Bardom. You're not tempted to rest, but fly across the steppe as the wind. What is going on? How do I keep failing? Oh, I just have to keep running. Second trial overcome. The third trial is upon you. Be not afraid of falling stars. Oof. Two failures are yours to bear. All will be held account. All will know to the end. You worthy successors of Bardom. Yours is the step. Everything in it. Cool. Aw. I guess I'm gonna fall really slow and not take any damage. Put on this new ring. Maybe if we get those hands too. Well, hello there. I escaped by hit giant boulder. That's cool. I'm just gonna stay over here. I should hit level 70 after this. If that's the case, I'm definitely going to go do my story quest too. My last quest, sorry. Watch my back. Oh, almost there. 3 of these Boon Shavars. Oh, I don't hit one of them. Stupid. A lot of tornadoes coming out. One, two. Dang, I'm getting a lot of crits. I like it. Is that a Yol? Oh, they're tethered. And now they're rolling on stuff. Barely didn't get that one. Out of the way of the Yol. Boom. Looking for the Yol. There it is. Let's get over here. Ah. Ba 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 da 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 da. There it is, level 70. Nice. Yeah. Look at all that stuff, all those upgrades. Kaboom! I should have known to be the first to make it through. I'm assuming you had no trouble. Good, good. I managed somehow, as you may have guessed. Looks like he and Gosetsu are still in there, though. Nothing for it but to wait, then. Alright, I've still got those whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try like she said. Up there, look. I think that means we've won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. You don't think they... No, of course not. He ain't a good Sitz will come out any minute now. But I suppose we could chat a little while while we wait. Oh, so the other day I said to Alizé, I said... Of course they made it. Nobody loses.
Mission accomplished. Everything still in one piece?
More or less, aye. That mountainous monstrosity came as quite a surprise. Who knew that the steppe held such secrets?
I see the two of you emerged similarly unscathed. Well then, by my feeling, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardam.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oranir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardam comes. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Yep. That smile. Why not?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrena and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, alright?
We accept your Khan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
It'll take us about an hour of walking to get there. You don't need to come charge me, dang. Said we'd come.
Two banners. So it's not just Oranir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
We're boating.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You are the Hind, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Orenir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory. A generous offer granted to but few, though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve, one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again.
Everyone get serious.
You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Do we have a choice? No thanks, I'll just walk out. What do you need to do, stop me? So you're the first to step forward. Bold or reckless. I see why Daidukal favors you. The Nadam approaches, and the Ornil will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph for the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Grab this quest. And then do the job quest. You're pretty tall, dude. Warriors of the Steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question. Keep calling Magnai your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Orenir are descendants of Father Azim, but if you mean to ask if our mothers are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to we younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the red woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kummis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool. As for you... This one carries the fire. The Baduga will take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Baduga and their ways. It would be an honor. Whatever. We shall speak of your task outside, with me. I'm gonna spin around in a circle. Oh yes, I got a yellow whistle. If you... Aha, ether current. Wasn't even looking for that. I found it anyway. So that'll be half of the ether currents just sitting around. I think I got... Yep, Azim Step, Dawn Throne. So I'm going to go do this, raising the sword. Not only will I get a new ability, which is awesome, but I also get an entirely upgraded set of gear. At least armor. Yep, chivalrous armor. Coliseum has agreed to host the World Cup final anew. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go fight Aldous. Here's the World Cup final. True, the Black Lotus is actually Aldous. Oh, what? Ask you to remove your helm. Once expelled, a gladiator may not fight in the Colosseum again. There will be no match. That's right. All this time it was me. If you wish to call the final, then so be it. I'll not argue. Nonetheless, I ask you this. Will you not let Melchizedek and I fight? We promise to give you a match that the bard shall sing. Leave it alone at that. One of the greatest swordsmen are raged about to cross swords with the fabled hero, and you have to even think about it? Any indication of dishonest conduct, or to take his head myself. Give him the chance. Yeah, I'll fight. Once in a lifetime events. I came for a final. I want one. Watch all this since I was a lad. I want to watch him fight again. Excuse me. You have no objections? Of course not. Let's do this. And beat him up. I confess that I have waited for the match. There you have it, Aldous. You have the blessing of all present. Aww. Cute. Your opponent is a Sword of Nald. Let's do this. Music stopped. In event, participating. There we go. Oh, he can't be slowed. Ready for this song to be copyright claimed again. Hey, dude, wind sprite. I didn't know the weak gladiators could use wind sprites. When do I learn that? Stay put for me, will you? Never! Oh, you stunned me. Storms of Fanland, devour all before you. Shield Blast, what's that one gonna do? Stun me again. Shuddering swipe. Oh, he's getting more and more pieces of the pie. I'll be damned, Malakazar, you're even stronger than the rumors had me believe. But remember, this is sort of an altar facing. Let's see if you can outlast me. I don't know what's healing me, but I'm getting healed by something. The champion little cup, the greatest swordsman in the realm, is Malakazar, Earthbiter. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Give me my stuff. The tome does not exist. I see what you did there. During his reign, the Sultan invited swordsmen of all lands to fight with his own elite in tournaments. In time, such tournaments came to attract sellswords, giving rise to national institution, the grand diversion that is a Colosseum. While that is a defining development, historians believe that in the bringing together expert swordsmen, the Sultan's true intent was to advance the gladiatorial arts. But when the balance of power shifted away from the royalists, the royal house lost access to enormous funds needed to host grand tournaments. The revival of the cup, the promise of a non-existent prize, all of it was to the emulation of his vision. Deceptive, the true purpose of bringing together the highest names of swordplay was to raise the gladiatorial arts higher, as the Sultan once did. And though we walk in his footsteps, our destination lies a little farther, for it is my hope that not only Ul'dah, but Eorzea as a whole is strengthened. From the guardian menace of the beast tribes and the primals, the realm is faced with numerous threats. If we are to protect our homes and loved ones, we must keep our blades sharp and our shields strong. Forgive me, Your Grace. Had you known there was neither tome nor technique, I figured you would not consent to this tournament. You should have consulted me from the first. As it stands, we must need to find another means of rewarding our champion. It can be your desire. I should do mine utmost to bestow it. A pardon for Aldous. A noble request befitting your kind-hearted self. Ere I grant it, however, there is one thing I would know. I'm given to understand you were sentenced to exile for being party to bribery. Is this true? It is, Your Grace. I see. Very well, then. I, Namon Ulnamo, do hereby absolve you of all crimes. Yay! Our fair nation is in need of a man of strength and skill, now more than ever. It would be unconscionable to cast you aside. And to the champion, I offer my joyous congratulations. Your victory this day shall long remain in our hearts and minds. Bum, 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 bum. Well, the tournament has come to a close. I pray that all you shall ever strive to raise your heart higher for the good of all the realm. Time to get one of my favorite abilities. Alright, who do I need to talk to? Get my gear and my abilities. Talk to Milla. Blah, blah, blah. Good to return to the Coliseum. As good as we can get. Glad to have you back. He's gonna go fight in the Coliseum again. I suppose I'll resume my wanderings. Well, you give it a royal pondering and a pardon and you're leaving Ul'dah. You watched him and I fight. For all my training during my travels, all the hardships I subjected myself to, I was no match for him. This plan is still want for experience, for knowledge and skill, and it won't be peace until I gain it. Really understand this? I'll visit whenever I can. After all, there's a filly back home who whinnies incessantly after me. You, my free paladin friend, not only do you oblige me with a match, you rescue my boy and defended my honor. For that, I cannot thank you enough. I learned much and more from our encounter, and I should be glad if you got something else out of it. Keenly, I do look forward to our next meeting. Nod, nod, nod. I go to get a drink momentarily after I put on my gear and move my ability around. Passage of Arms. Finish everything in Stormblood. That is everything for Stormblood. This guy. Alright, let's put on this armor. Oh, it's a full set of gear. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Either way. Nice. It's not like hugely, not very much stronger, but it is stronger than what everything I had. Now I have this new ability. Where'd it go? There it is. Beautiful. Increase your block plate to 100% and creates a designated area and a cone behind you, which with party members will only suffer 85% of damage inflicted. Gorgeous. Look at that thing. It'll last for quite a while too. It's silly to not do your job quest because you get cool stuff like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and teleport over, and then I'm going to go get a drink, and I'll be right back. Now I'm back. Alright. Beautiful. Is there another one up here, actually? I don't remember. If there is, I'll get it later. Your name, foreigner? Blah, blah, blah. Malgazer, then. You are to dive into Azim Khat, below the Dawn Throne, and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the dominion of the Dawn Father and the Dusk Mother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Orinir fear not above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. We shall speak again when you have finished. Do I need to speak to the guard? Yeah, it's making me talk to him. I just want to jump off. Excuse me. I should go below, yes. Aww. You'd be like right on it. How annoying. Hey, my yo. Sorry if I'm jerking this around a little bit. The camera, I'm just trying to find these things. Hello, fish. I was just there. I thought I checked everywhere. Usually when you get everything in an area, the orange circle disappears. It didn't disappear, but I thought I checked. There it is. Can I jump up over here? Heck yeah, I can. How nice. How convenient. What was that? Only by the grace of the most radiant may one ascend. Remember this. How can he be the most radiant when I am the warrior of light? But I'm not Oriniri, so... Alright, Batu. Here's your swordgrass. He returns with a swordgrass in hand. That you would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. Unless you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Nadam, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garl have scattered the soil. It matters not. We shall be swift as stallions and fierce as Barris. The steppe shall be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant, and you may beg a boon. Beg a boon, beg a boon. Excuse me. Nope. I might understand you have completed your tasks. I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was too difficult to learn much with all the Badugas swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass? I see, that as well. Most radiant brother Magni, we have given you a tribute as demanded. Were we to beg to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you not in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. Then if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? It's a good idea. Timulin Hatun taught me but a fraction, you see. How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Asim, father of the dawn, who birthed the sun, and Nanama, mother of the dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the Al Ra. Yet though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another, and so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and descended to the heavens whence they came. Those born of the dawn father were called the Rayan, and those born of the dusk mother were called the Zayla. So it was, and ever after. But I say to you, Brother Magni, how can this be? How can Orinir be children of Azim, if they are Zayla born of Nama? You amuse me, Domin. How you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. Yes. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there's one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things. Things which may prove useful in the Nodum. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller named Udutai. Maybe he can be our teacher. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Don't worry, just this beast busting out of your house. I'll run you over. Did you? I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help? We must, we must. Let us be about it, Malkazar. I have to find the lambs. Aw, isn't that cute? Winged beast can't fly yet. Check over here. There's one. What did it put as a pick today? Nothing. Cool. Alright, let's check around the back here. Oh, there's another one. Right on the very edge of the orange circle. Probably two of them inside here somewhere. Check up here for. Oh, down there. And look, another one over there. Oh, he had found two of them. Okay, so I need to find fourth one for myself. All right. Yep. Good thing I went up there, otherwise I'd have to go all the way around again. Mount the Mana Cutter. Greetings. I trust all our little explorers are safely accounted for. That they are. Our thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had questions for me? I would know more of the Ornir, of their creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Al-Ra, and how they came to be? The Rain bore the Dawn Father, and Zayla the Dust Mother. Yes, a common tale, and one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this: Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, and they fought in the beginning, as did their creations. That much is true. But when they saw how the Zayla and the Rain rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts, they returned to the heavens, he to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. As time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered. At last, he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go amongst her children, now and ever after. So was it Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in skill of midnight, he descended, and sought out the Zayla. Yea, he was the first Ornir. We are of his flesh and blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Zayla safe. I confess I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Zela, how can you go to war with them in the Nodum? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, does that mean there is no love in his heart? The Zela are not wont to kneel. They must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of the steppe. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to depart? Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked down and saw the avatar of Rasim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew as a counterpart to Oronir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama for whom he must search, even now. What tribe is that one? Mayhap I am being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Oronir may prove loyal allies to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Zela. Therefore, if we can prove to them that they become as kindred spirits, seeking to defeat a common foe, mayhap this is a discussion for after we win the Nodum. Come, let us return to Magni. Go all the way back in. How far am I down the list? I was hoping I can get everything done today. Let's see if we can. At least in this zone. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter, you have each completed your tasks and proven yourselves deserving of mercy. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. And now I don't need those anymore. Excuse me. I pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nodum. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for them all. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Datharl. For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. If the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Datharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? I'm going to stay here. That is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bardham's metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. What does that mean? The first choice of hostage shall be mine, though it is hardly a choice, given the circumstances. The Red Woman will remain. Doubtless you are not the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and the men are of no use to me. You may have your pick of the men. Yes, yes. Stay behind, Lord Hien. What are you looking at? Firewalker. Yes, this Doman is my choice. Aha, I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted. Mayhap both. I hope to see this inn dying once for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. I know you'll be fine, but permit me to wish you luck all the same. We will return soon, my lord, but if the Kami are unkind and we fail in our mission, then do what you must to survive, for Doma. Dothral Ka lies far to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and I'll be free to join them all. Now go. Come on, Gosetsu, let's do this. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. Oh, I whipped out little Sid. Oh, another blue quest. It is plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south, which should prove a vantage point for which to survey Dothral Ka from afar. Let us go and do just that. Grab this blue quest. Oh, what do I need to do? Obtain pails of fresh sheep milk. We don't have a cow. We have a bull. Reference to an old movie. Old. With a Tim Allen, Kirstie Alley in it, where they were like pretending to be farmers. What the heck? What mount is that? It's a little... What? Okay. And now I need to get down. Let's see if I can just jump. You can't die from falling, so why not? Yeah! I could die from that guy, though. Okay. And we have a bunch more of these to get too, so we'll grab a bunch of these along the way. There's one. Perfect. Where's the next one? Southwest. Perfect. Exactly where I'm going. I'm already heading that direction. What is that? A giant leaf frog thing? It looks like. Ugh. Well, this is the Dusk Throne, and the other one's the Dawn Throne. I think they would have kept this one up too, based on their religions. There goes Setsu. Oh. Stand a lookout. I can't just click on it, I have to actually type it. Over there, look. Those men are in danger. Yeah, too late for the one, perhaps, but there's yet time to save the other. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. Let's go pick a fight. Yep, I'll grab that real quick. Do a little bit of minor platforming here. Easy peasy. Yeah, I figured a whole bunch were going to be down here. Where's my... Railing Monzasiri. What's that? Those the other ones over there. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. It all came as scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beast responsible. Nay, that is no way for a Dotharl to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Saidu Hatun, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Monzasiri. These ones saved me, but Gessers... Who are you? Why have you come? Not across the sands, that much is certain. I've heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more, we are friends of them all, and we are come to see the strength of the Tharl for ourselves. Them all? The little imps who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods? Waha, what fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nadam. Ah, so you do. Ah, that is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadu, Hatun of the Dotharl. For your deeds I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all them all, though if you were of the Orinir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. Dang. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Hatun. So that is the leader of the Dotharl. Clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse? Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Forgive me, Malgazer, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once, with me. You're gonna start something. That was it. Be right back and get my dog again. Haha. I have returned. Alright, let's go see. So, the nearest Aether... excuse me. It says southwest. Let's go get that first. After that, we'll only have 2 left. Is there a fate going on over here or something? Looks like it. Fate complete, but I wasn't close near enough to... wasn't quick enough to get any experience for that. Oh well. And there she is. Where's the next nearest one? Northwest. Over in that area. Okay. We'll go there eventually.
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Hartoon. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should cancel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Gosetsu, shut up. You're gonna piss off everybody here. That's the way they believe. Yeah, exactly.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have care what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
Such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known, but for the soul to live on, as I say, is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this? All of them? That in death there can be rebirth? Retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with their people. Well, they won't talk to you now, because you're a jerk. I know you, Reunion, the travelers with the mall girl. I marked you after I left the Oranir. One's from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dothraka. Coco sends to your ear the name of a woman? Well, of course. That would be it because it is. I died a woman and was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul and the flesh is the flesh. Perhaps you scoff? Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadu Hatun. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as a woman the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Ah, see one. Yay! A cycle of death and rebirth? It is simply that. Take me, I died in battle with the hot go. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. Okay, where's the last one? Impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned. A master of the bow. It is good to see that he retains his skill. Alright, Gosetsu. Are you pissing other people off now? Bows. Ah, Balgazar, you have completed your inquiries? Yep. Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Orinir, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet while they do not lack in skill and resources, it is plain to see that their numbers are inferior. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. It will not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dathar's plans for the Nodum will suffice, I fear. Well, I've never been one for skulking about. I'll go to Sadu and see what secrets I can prise from her lips. Look, another blue quest. Alright. I'll do that one first. Play some cards. Oh, there it is, way over there. Oh, and it's easy? I like it when it's easy. Alright, so there's one more to get from a quest, which is probably the final quest, and 2 more actual Aether Currents to get. The spies return, and they have learned not. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nodum. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Doman. We are Dotharl. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill them. This is why I care not for what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. Them all you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of our battles, the soil drinks deep the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in the battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it. But know that we fight to live, not to die. Lothar all train and make ready for that day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Saidu Hatun, Gesser's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nadam, you should return to the mall and make ready. But know that when we next meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall. But if you permit me one final question as we part, where is this place that Gesser has been laid to rest? Though I knew of not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rights for the flesh. I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gadan may already have caught his scent. My apologies, Malgazer. This will take but a moment. I'm actually going to go out of my way and grab this other... I don't even know. I'll do this first. It's right over here. Oh, it's kind of weird. I get a little bit laggy.
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man. But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me? When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. Because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant. When the heart sings and the blood burns. And his soul finds peace.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Let's be as quiet as possible.
There is comfort in that.
You killed one and they all ran off. I had to kill 3.
Nay, we dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
Aw, there's the nod. Well then, we must all be on our way, even Gesser. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Oop. Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they were. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they conclude at last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same. And so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Or Papalimo.
When Honor him by doing the same for others with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma. But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want with my own two hands.
If only it were that easy. Alright, go Setsu. You are ready to depart, I trust? Good, then let us away. I'm gonna head straight north. Is it in this little thing? Probably. Tis likely. There it is. Alright, and then where's the last one? We'll grab that, and then we'll head back to the Dawn Throne. This bird makes it look like I'm moving so slow when I'm really not. The same speed as any other mount out there. Is it in this little hole? Yep, there it is. Yep, all but one. Let's go ahead and teleport up. Surprised I haven't at least gotten a movement speed increase in this zone. All that you've seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. Explain, explain. Explain, explain, explain. No secret stratagems, you say? That as well. I expected as much. The Dothrol are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such are the words of their Hatun, Sadu. Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. He bade us tell you the Dothrol, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nodum, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him the woman of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if the Nama looked back. With that Gadan, the feral Ugan, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn throne, and still she shows Brother Magna such disrespect, such defiance. By rights should she pay with her life. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Dang, alright. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. My lord Lys, are you unharmed? Thanks to you and Malchezair, we are free to return to Mol Ilo, I take it? By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the Mole and make ready for the Nodum, on one condition. The fight in the Nodum must be bound by it. Swear here and now to abide by the law of the steppe. To accept the supreme authority of the Khan, whomsoever it may be. We swear. I speak. Well done, my friends. I knew that you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experience with the Dothrol, but as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, Cyrano and the others are waiting. I'm just gonna take a chocobo. Or a falcon. These only 11 item levels different, but the defense is crazy different. Oh, I could probably turn my helm on because it looks like it's a circle attack. Yep. Cool. Thank the gods you're alright. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bardom's metal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Nodum. My friends, we are coming to the final day of the Sangsar, the Nodum. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. Garl will scatter the soil, and the steppe will be unbound. A great Uvu will erupt from the earth and call for a new Khan. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it to prepare for battle. Many of the young ones have never taken part in the Nodum. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some few words. It would do much to ease their fears. I guess I get to talk to people. At the behest of the Hatun, speak with us, yes? You are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Bardham's mettle. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, but we rarely fought men, mostly beasts, and now we must stand against the Ornir and the Dotharl. We've seen them, taken the measure of them. Do you believe we can win? Can and will, and have faith. Yes, yes, 'twas the gods' will that we fight. Surely it is their will that we win, of course. Ah, it is you, the one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though mayhap I will repay the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the autumn, though you may not see me. When you and yours contest the Ovu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, traveler, and if the gods be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. Diligent old warrior. How strange is feeling the thrill before battle, in which I may die. We will fight and we will win, and we will return to Mol Ilo together. Yes, of course we will. I must have faith, I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe they have their reasons. So I shall fight with all my might, and if that is the gods' will, then we shall win. Let's do this. Let's do this Nodum thing. Already, I sense a change in the people. Their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you. We are of the soil, the wind and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Zela. We are made for a battle, to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt that they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which was given, we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are, who you are become as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. Let's all nod. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. All right. Looks like we have a battle ahead of us. Are you ready for battle, Mugs there? Yes.
I see you, soil bearers.
There's the Ovu, or however they pronounce it.
The soil has been scattered, and the steppe reborn! Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new Han! Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way!
begins, Grandmother.
It's way far away.
I must say, it's been a while. Is everyone ready?
A samurai is always ready. You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
So we take on all comers, and then it's off to Doma. I can't wait.
Thank you, my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed.
In triumph, you and Alice must race from Mol Elo towards the Ovu in the distance while fending off attacks from other tribes. Once you arrive, you must claim it for the Mole, but be warned that the warriors of other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned Khan. Sorry, Han. Prevent your opponents from claiming it, and endure their assault with the Nodum for the Mole. Good.
Grant us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
You really have to walk all the way down there? The Ovu lies to the south. I will lead the way.
Forward! Forward!
That didn't take long. Weapons! I'll do the job, my lord. Make for the Ovu. My thanks, Gosetsu. Forward, brothers and sisters. Here, I'll help you take more out.
Out of my way!
Oh, dang, look at that crit. Beautiful thing. Gosetsu had the right idea. I'll keep him busy. The rest you keep moving. Thanks, Lise. Where is it? Isn't it supposed to be like super bright? There it is, the Ovu. We are not too late. I don't see it. Oh. Fighting is fierce. No matter. Charge! Dang, I'm like one-shotting these guys. There's so many of them. They falter. Now, Melchizedek, claim the Ovu. Now there comes Magni. What folly is this? Who dares challenge the sun? Showed up at the last second to throw me off. You came as I knew you would, for you too are a warrior of the steppe. No, I'm a paladin of the steppe. I salute you, traveler, and should be honored to face you alone, but the Dethral thirst for blood and will suffer no duels. Bear witness, Father Azim, the soil shall drink deep of blood this day. Dun 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 bum bum. Dun bum 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 bum. Defeat Magna the Older and hold back the Oranir.
Rise, brothers of the sun!
Serena's going for it. Oh, she knocked her right out of there. Battle's only begun. You will not deprive me of my pleasure.
Hearken to the chaos, brothers!
Lo, the Mad Ugun comes. So alive, Malkazir? Good. If you want to claim the Uvu, we'll need to deal with those two first. That's what I'm doing. I wonder what happens if we lose. I like the look of those stone giant things. How dare you? Whatever. Well done, well done. Victory was within our reach. If they won it, they probably like just immediately just be like, oh, you lost. And you have to fail and start all over again. Alright, so he's down. On to take down Sadu, which I need to do as well. Claim it now! Everyone off my back. Defend the Uvu, let none pass. And success.
The steppe has spoken. Then the Khanis.
We have won. The Maul have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
What a strange tale this has become. To think I suffered them to live.
On your guard, Otun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Of course they had to show up.
I thought I'd find you here, Ocean! Dearest of all my enemies. Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is. Well, go on then. Kill him! Kill them all!
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations. Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothal.
If this be the will of the mole and their Han, so be it. The sun shall abide by the lore of the steppe.
Warriors of the steppe. With me! Taking you on one-on-one. Drive the Iron Men from our lands. The Khan wills it. Sorry, the Han. With fortuitous timing, have you faced the steppe united. Now this is more like it. All the Imperials I can punch.
Time to get serious.
That's the spirit. Let's not let her put us to shame. Never did the cock cross my mind, my lord.
For you, Father. Let us be about it.
Hold fast, warriors of the steppe. We can defeat them.
Let not be left in our wake.
I'm like, look at this giant stone thingies. Get rid of them now. Oh, if I must. The sun claims these Iron Men. Oh, look at Magnite just wrecking things back there, all those chains. And the cartoon. She must finish her spell. 15 seconds until she completes her spell. And here we go. Look at her go. Kaboom! No, you didn't. We survived for some reason.
Impossible! He was there for the taking! What do I have to do? I need more men, more weapons, more power!
As if we'd lose to the likes of him. And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
He runs pretty fast with all that armor on. The giant hammer. I want that hammer. I wish there was a hammer class.
I have kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Oh, yes, of course.
Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne. No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
I was like, that's it? They're doing JoJo poses back there.
Before I fought for the Mall, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom? Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright. And better the mole's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
The sun shall answer your call, Doman. Wild as the wind the Otun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
Weak and few as we are, the Mol will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Well then, I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yugiri's face.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
Almost there. I think there's one more quest and I'll get the flight, get the map, and then I'll be done for the day. Hello, Hien. Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come here a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we were one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Yes, of course. If all goes to plan, this is like to be the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Now I get the mount speed increase, and I'm going to get the Aether Current. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Timalun Hatun. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nodum, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. It is not too much of an imposition. Would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those who we shared the battlefield. I guess I'll go waste my time and talk around. Sid! He looks so angry. Gonna move fast now. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Ornir and the Datharl and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fears I've never known. But then I saw you charge with Siren and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Uvu and were declared Khan. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. Say, would you be willing to show us again? Haha. He's like, ugh. I'd like to see that, but ow. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Han in all the splendor. Praise to be the Bahan and to the gods for guiding him to us. Glory to the Han and his comrades, forever and forever, 100 years. The Han! Looks like he's struggling to even hold his head up. Malgazer, I'm told you gave the warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might express our gratitude to you. Mere words do not seem sufficient. This is a Morin Kur, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes, like Bardam and Chaka, are preserved in a song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day he might learn how to play it. But even if not, you may look in the Morin Kur and remember this time, this place, as we will when they hearken to the music. That's what they're giving me, something for my house, which I don't have. Yeah, buddy. Put that one on. Grab this quest to go fly around and be done. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You were right. Too much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nodum, and you who saved my lord Tian from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to them all. And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yangsha with all haste, the passage to the south of Dust Throne would offer the most direct route. Now the Tharl sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there was time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Datharl Ka. But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know you agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Nama made us for war, Elise. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. The crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who were born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. A little wink. If you say so. Put on the throne first, then? Yes, and I shall accompany you. Well, then let's get to it. Right. Yay! Fight! Alright, let's start. There's only a few places. Right over here. We'll grab that Aetheryte as well. Quite a lot of side quests in here. I head straight to the Aetheryte. Curious how they didn't have me go for this Aetheryte. An optional one. I guess all of them are optional by default, but... You know what, let's fly around without the Yule for a bit. There we go. Even at full speed, he's so big, it just makes me look slow. Am I even going full speed? I think I am. The heck? Okay. That's a weird place for a dude. It's a it was a hunt target. That's why. Almost there. And there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to the Dawn Throne. Make sure that it should be a sanctuary area. Yep. Go enter the sanctuary. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. Thanks everyone for watching, and peace out.